everyone, welcome to Yoga and You. I am Niranjani. In today's class, we will focus on Virabhadrasana A and Virabhadrasana B. Virabhadrasana is called as the warrior posture because it is named after Virabhadra, a powerful hero. The name comes from the Sanskrit word Vira meaning warrior, Bhadra meaning friend and Asana meaning posture. Now we will start with Virabhadrasana A. Now coming into Tadasana, keeping your knees and your feet together, your body aligned from your toes to the top of your head. Now let's place our hands on our waist, and now from here let's bring our legs apart, 3 feet apart. If you are finding it difficult, you can keep it slightly closer, but make sure that your big toe and your heel is in one line, both your toes are pointing forward. Weight equally shifted on all the 4 sides of your feet. And now from here, without disturbing your upper body, now let's turn our right foot towards our right side and towards 90 degree, and our left foot slightly 30 degree or 45 degree in. And now from here, turning your body completely towards your right side, your upper body facing your right foot. Now from here, on inhale, bending your right knee, bringing your right heel parallel to your knee. And now from here, inhale, raising your arms up. Let us join our palms, keeping your spine lengthened, your core engaged, spine neutral. If you are very comfortable, now slowly let's lift our neck up and then shift our gaze up towards our fingertips. Make sure that your back leg is completely straight, and then slowly dismounting the same way, releasing your hands back on your waist, bringing your right knee straight, turning your body completely forward, your right foot in, your left foot facing forward. Now we will repeat the same on the other side. Now again, making sure that your big toe and heel is in one line, your legs are 3 feet apart, weight equally shifted. Now this time let's turn our left foot towards our left side. Now your right foot 30 or 45 degree in. Now we will turn our body completely towards our left side, your upper body facing your left knee. Now from here, gradually on inhale, let's bend our left knee, bringing your knee and your ankles on top of each other, keeping your back leg completely straight. Inhale, raising your arms up. Let us join our palms, keeping your fingers spread and active, your biceps closer to your ears, your spine neutral, core engaged, very comfortable. Let's lift our chin slightly up, gazing up at your fingertips. Let's stay there, breathe. Slowly on exhale, dismounting, hands back on your waist, bring your left knee straight, turning your body forward, both your foot facing forward, and with the support, slowly we'll come back to Tadasana. Now moving forward, we'll learn how to do Virabhadrasana B. Now coming into Tadasana again, keeping your knees and your feet together, your body completely aligned. Now let's place our hands on our waist. Now let's bring our legs apart to 3 feet. Make sure that your big toe and your heel is completely in one line, weight equally shifted, your spine neutral, knees soft. Now from here, now this time let's open out our right foot to our right side. Make sure both your heel is in one line, but your left foot stays forward facing 90 degree. And now from here, bringing your arms by your side, your shoulder and your wrist in one line, keeping your fingers spread and active. Now slowly let's turn our head completely towards our right side, gazing at your fingers. Now slowly let's bend our right knee, your right knee and your ankles stacked up in one line. Let's stay there, breathe. Slowly inhale back to center, and now from here turning your head forward, let's bring our right foot in. Now repeating the same on the other side. Now let's bring our left foot towards our left side, your right foot stays the same, pointing forward. Now this time on exhale, slowly let's bend our left knee, turning your head towards your left side, gazing at your left fingertips. Let's stay there, breathe. Keeping your other leg straight, spine neutral, core engaged. Again inhale, slowly bringing your left knee straight, back to center, turn your head forward, your left foot in, hands back on your waist, and then with the support, slowly we'll come back to Tadasana and relax. Practicing Virabhadrasana A and B helps us to strengthen our body and mind. It improves our lung capacity. It helps with the axial extension of our spine. It works strongly on our hamstring, it strengthens our spinal cord, and it also reduces stiffness in our ankles, knees, hips, shoulders and our upper back, and it improves our stamina and it also improves our posture. Now moving on to the limitations of Virabhadrasana. If you have stiff shoulder or neck injury, it is better to avoid the posture. If you have stiff ankle or any knee injury, it is better to avoid the posture. If you have vertigo or epilepsy, you can gaze straight instead of looking up. And if you have heart disease or low blood pressure, it is better to practice under guidance. I hope this helps and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.